I'm Andrea and this is my colleague Gary. We work for the Alzheimer's Society as dementia advisors in Hampshire. We'd like to tell you a bit about dementia. In recent weeks, months, you may have heard quite a lot of that word on the TV, radio and in the papers. So we'd like to give you a bit more information about the symptoms people experience, the process of going for a diagnosis, to help you or someone you care about.
Can you tell me a bit about living with Alzheimer's?
Yeah, it's make you confused, very forgetful, and sometimes you do silly things.
It's not unusual as we age to have our memory sort of decline, but it's important to remember that dementia is not a natural part of aging, it's a disease, and yes, the brain gets diseases too, just like any other part of the body. So dementia, a collection of diseases affecting the brain.
What impact does it have on your life?
At the moment, very little, because I'm pretty stable. I have falls, and I have very bad memory loss. And I believe that was why the GPs were so concerned, and they done some scans and found out what it was.
And it affects people in different ways. We would understand that dementia really is predominantly about losing memory, but it's not just about memory. It's about anxiety, it's about confusion, it's about perhaps having altered moods, perhaps becoming depressed and demotivated. There are way over 100 different types of dementias.
Yeah.
And dementia, a bit of dementia.
And do you find that makes you forgetful sometimes?
Sometimes. I'm not bad.
You're not bad.
No, I'm not bad at all.
But it's just something that you've got to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
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 I think that when I got to sort of chop things up, cut things up, because I've cut myself an awful lot,
Okay.
and I'm forgetful, like cookers, kettle, silly things like that. In fact, yesterday I tried to put a tin of soup in the microwave on its own.
Oh, whoops.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I was quick enough to realise that this one I had the sparks,
Yeah.
and I realised what damage it could have done. Yeah. It's I'll tell you, it makes you feel crazy.
You may notice changes in yourself or a loved one, like forgetting how to do things, not being able to perform what you would think are simple everyday tasks like making cups of tea or remembering people's names or faces. It may be asking questions again and perhaps again and again, or the difficulty of holding conversation because you lose the thread of where you're going with the conversation. All these are sort of typical symptoms of dementia.
Do you take medication for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you find that helps delay the Alzheimer's setting in?
It's what it's supposed to do, but I haven't noticed any difference at the moment, and I'm on the ones that is especially for this illness called Dementia, 10 milligrams,
Okay, brilliant.
and that's the treatment. It's not a cure. It's to slow the process down.
However, some of the symptoms you may have may not be dementia, so we do encourage people to get a diagnosis. It could be urinary tract infection or other thing that is causing you to have the similar symptoms. So our advice is to always seek help from either a doctor or a healthcare worker who can give you the correct advice and signpost you to the right people to get the right diagnosis. There is no cure for dementia, so it is important to people to understand the disease, and then other services and ourselves can help you live well and maintain a good quality of life while you're going through this experience.
But apparently it gets worse as it progresses. But that's what we know about it at the moment.
But you're staying happy and positive for the time being?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, not going to be any otherwise. What's going to happen is going to happen.
So there are dementia advisors up and down the country, and if you call the National Helpline, Alzheimer's Society National Helpline is 0300 222 1122, and talk to one of our advisors up there. Start the conversation. Get to know us, we'll get to know you, and then we can see you through your journey. So if you are connected to the internet, you can also look at our fact sheets, and a lot of the information that we would say is also in the written word there. And the website is www.alzheimers.org.uk. And Alzheimer's, complicated word, ALZHEIMERS. Thank you.
Thank you.